It's cold out here. It's raining too, so
Aw, you're really suffering for this.
I care. I care a
You
lot.
suffer for your art.
After months and months and months of slaving away, we finally honed it down to one fine point and have come back with window shopping. Here's your host, editor-in-chief, Tony Quiroga.
Welcome to Window Shop with Car and Driver, the occasional, and I apologize for that. We miss the show as much as you guys do, but we've just been incredibly busy. We've just been incredibly busy. So it's great to be back. This week, the show is challenging us to find fun track cars. We released Lightning Lap at the beginning of February, which is our track test. In print and
when
online.
We wanted to do this.
And yeah, that's how long we've been waiting to do this. It's been many weeks, so we apologize for the delay. We just couldn't make schedules happen. Jonathon was doing a lot of ATVing for some reason. It's all your fault, Jonathon. So anyway, we're joined this week by senior editor Elana Scherr, Road and Track senior editor Mr. John Pearley Huffman, who joins us from Napa Valley, I believe, Sonoma Valley. Our favorite contributor, Mr. Jonathon Ramsey, and executive editor Casey Colwell. The budget was $40,000, and the challenge once again was to find the most fun track car that you can. And we based the budget on the least expensive Lightning Lap category. Yes, Casey.
Well, I was going to say, I think if you go back and read it, it's what would be the most fun to have on track at VIR.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. It doesn't hurt my day.
Keep me honest, boss.
All right, Mr. Huffman, you're up first.
I worked for Car and Driver for more than 20 years, and how many times have I been invited to Lightning Lap? Zero.
Well, I don't understand why you'd need to be there.
Tony, this is about an annual ritual Pearley has about Lightning Lap. This is not about anything else.
Anyhow, never having been driven on VIR because I've never been invited to Lightning Lap 0 times. This is one of the cars I've always enjoyed driving the most on track, which is the Boss 302 Mustang. It's not a Laguna Seca edition, but this is still a really great car to have on track. It's a very practical everyday car. I like the 2012 better than the 2013 because I think it's prettier. I like this nose better than the 2013 nose. They changed it. And this one's only got 31,720 miles on it. It's at basically at $40,000.
What made it so fun to be on track?
Great engine, chassis well sorted, good seats. Good
now, is this for a Mustang or is this in general?
For the Boss 302. The Boss 302 is a really great car. It's a solid axle car, but I think a solid axle doesn't make any difference really on track. It's still a lot of fun. It's a car you can slide. It's a car that's really manageable and easy to catch. I think it's good looking.
Even at Cars and Coffee?
Even at Cars and Coffee.
It's got P0s on it. It's a really nice car. It's low mileage.
Yeah, it's a nice car. These are
what's the color called, Pearley?
Check that title status.
I don't know. It's yellow.
You clicked on the video.
Here's somebody driving it. That's not you, Casey? Who is that? Is that Tony?
No, I think it might be Larry Webster.
Yeah, I think that's Webster.
Whatever happened to him? So,
what were the specs on the
about to pass? Is it a Civic?
Was this first year of Coyote? Was this the first year of the Coyote V8?
First to the Coyote. And this is just a great sounding car.
Oh yeah.
It's
just it's a wonderful. It's not going to be the fastest car I don't think on the track, but it's about as much fun as we're going to have.
Okay, stop playing this video.
What was the difference between it and the Laguna Seca?
Laguna Seca was they removed the rear seat. They put a brace in the back.
Can you stop playing the video?
Stopping the video. Damn, give me a break.
Close the window. Close the tab.
Go back to the car. There we go. I think that's Yellow Blaze.
Oh, cool.
I'm not positive about that.
That's got to be a rare color.
It's easy to see yourself in this.
Oh, please, why?
I've missed you, Pearly. I've missed you so much.
We remember why we don't do window shop.
There you go.
No, that's why he's our opening act. You got to warm up the audience.
That's a
I
great
really
choice.
enjoyed
We didn't get to see the listing though.
There was only
We
one
saw
photo, I think. It was typical Pearly.
No, I showed a bunch of photos. What are you talking about? Hold on.
No, there were no details. I wanted to see what was.
Yeah,
what
there was
sort
no
of
listing. I mean, we had a
surprises
mileage and
hidden.
a price. Yeah.
There it is. It's got a 5 liter.
It's like, trust me.
Alloy wheels. It's got a car. Let's see the free Carfax.
I'll read them to you.
Pearly, you're not sharing, buddy. We don't know what
I don't think
you're
he
doing.
plans to.
We don't know what you're up to. And we're certainly not going to take your word for it.
This one's had 4 previous owners, so I'm assuming that's just been
Collector car. Yeah, they're all collectors and they just sit on it. Oh, original window sticker. That's cool. Go to the original window sticker, Pearly. This is riveting television.
So as you guys were searching, because it's been so long since we've done this, I was actually genuinely shocked by how expensive everything is. Like even compared to the last time we did window shop, I was suffering trying to find a car.
And you might not even be talking about cars. You could be talking about
eggs.
This one was originally sold in Greenville, North Carolina, which coincidentally I was in last month.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, if I could tell, you're fascinated by every moment of my life. But this is started at 44,007. So
and you've gone down. You hold on. You scroll down to the least interesting part of the Monroney.
Yeah, the Greenville. Oh, it was sold in Greenville. I was there last week.
Got the Recaro seats. It's got
they're yellow blaze. It says
yellow blaze.
Very and cool. That was a $499 option. So that's
that's cool. That's cool, Pearly. Okay, I like it.
It's got hood stripe number 2. It's kind of like Mambo number 5.
I think it's had 1 accident. I don't know what.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it has.
It's right off. I think it's got 1 accident, and it's a salvage title, but
you can never match yellow blaze. It's just impossible.
It's a color I like. It's kind of a little bit of a Parnelli Jones.
Minor damage, minor.
Yeah, minor.
Like a fox.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm done. Thanks, bye.
That's a good car.
You know what, Elana, you went to Vietnam with VinFast. Don't you think VinFast is a better name for Carfax?
Yeah, it should be VinFax.
VinFax, yeah. Well, nobody faxes anymore. Or FACTS.
Did you read the thing the guy in Jalopnik wrote like 9,000 words about going to Vietnam with VinFast?
No, I didn't read his piece.
Oh my
God!
And you haven't been to Wyoming if you think no one faxes anymore. You haven't been to a rural doctor.
I don't know if I would remember how to fax if I was.
You haven't.
If you forgot how to dial a phone
in Kentucky.
Hey, whoa!
Hey,
sorry. Okay, I forgot about the punches coming from the lower left.
Elana, you want to go next?
Each other so much, So in this episode of Window Shop, we're just gonna catch up a little, see who's doing what, find out about the family.
God didn't mean to tell you.
I'm ready.
It's been a while.
Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
You're ready. Go for it, Elana.
Let's have it.
So I know that you're probably expecting that I've found some completely unreasonable vintage car to take to the track and then spend most of the time in the pits being broken. But I was like, no, I'm going to really strictly follow the rules. So I went to our list of every single car that's ever happened at Lightning Lap. And I read a whole lot of Lightning Lap stories. They're all super fascinating. I recommend you go to the website.
Do the cars we chose have to have been at Lightning Lap before?
No, I like to have a lot of rules. I'm just a real rule follower. And since this was a little vague, I made myself 4 rules. I was like, it has to be one that was there. It has to be one that we liked. And so I found this.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It is
C63.
And it is a P31 package, which is the one that we liked in 2012 because it gets more horsepower. And there was a whole rant about how the people who were testing it in 2012 were we wanted to keep driving it. It was super fun. It was faster than the Lotus.
It is a super fun car.
And I've always liked these cars when I've driven them. And I believe that this car has some shared internal engine components with the Gullwing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
was
no,
the first-
pretty much the same engine.
Yeah, first car that Jonathan and I met over. He let me drive it. It was the first fancy new car I ever drove.
This is the naturally aspirated 6.3, right? 6.2.
6.2.
Yeah.
And
That's a great sounding engine.
So I thought that this is sounds really good, super fun to drive. Got good results. I mean, it's up there in the top 200 of our test results, and also super comfortable.
The Billboard Top 200.
Hey, we've tested a lot of cars.
You've made it.
The top 200 is above the halfway point. So.
But I'm not a gold yet. I'm more like amethyst, maybe topaz. But I'm climbing the charts.
But also,
wait. To real-time fact check you. It's we've done like I think 315 cars, so it's like
all right. Well,
in the bottom third.
We've tested things multiple times, so different years they did it differently. That list is long. Anyway, it looks like fun. It's a fun car to drive when you're not at the track. This engine was built by
Sandro Patricia,
who is a known quality engine builder.
That's I don't know
what the one that you want.
Where AMG is sourcing its employees. So,
excuse my ignorance about this car, but is this a manual transmission car?
No manual.
No, but this is early days of the. I think this is like not a torque converter. It's got that multi-plate clutch back.
Oh, I don't know if this is. I don't know if the C class was an MCT car.
How many miles were on this one?
Oh, let me go back and look.
73,000.
I can. What was the lap time? Do you remember? Well, here I can find
it. It is 3:06.3. And
can you find it on the list?
First line is, we wanted to spend all day lapping VIR in the intoxicating C63 AMG coupe. So I feel like that is a good argument for it. Also, because I like to have a historical component, there is a legend about VIR that in the very, very early days of laying out that track, someone drove the dirt roads in a original gullwing, like throwing line bags out to mark
where they wanted the track. That's cool.
So anyway, it's connected.
Wait, a car and driver or the track authorities?
The guys who built the track.
Built the track, like way back in the 50s when they built the track.
Oh, right. Okay.
So there you go. That's what I got.
Nice.
It's only 4 seconds slower than my Boss 302.
Well, your Boss 302 is not the Laguna Seca, Pearley.
So I'll bet you, Tony, do you remember who drove this?
Did I drive it?
You did. But there's a great video. I don't know. We might have to make Carlos dig it up, but there's a great video because this is the year that we had a couple of cop cars.
Oh, okay.
And there's a great video of Aaron Robinson just linking drift after drift after drift in this car with a cop car following him.
Yeah, these are super
somewhere.
fun.
It exists somewhere.
These are super fun cars.
Yeah,
totally.
It's a good find. I don't think you're going to win because I've got a real winner, but it's a good find. Mr. Ramsey, it's been a long time, buddy. How you doing? How you been?
It has.
How was the side by side driving and ATV driving?
Oh man, well, yeah. A lot of things happen on ATVs.
Can you talk about them on a family show?
Well, I can talk about some of it. The last one ended up in the river, which is surprisingly easy to do. And I can't where's this here, but
which river?
Man, it's some river in the holler in middle of nowhere, Kentucky. It was not an.
Is there any place in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky?
So I'm going to get to you in just a moment, sir, before let me deal this car first. So I chose this because I'm starting at the return going.
Wait a minute. This is going to go way over 40.
No. Oh, no, no, no.
No?
These go for, no, I'm even on BAT, these go for generally around or under 40.
Really?
For an R32?
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's look at
for an
the-
R32. If it's not modified, if it's an original, they go for about, let's see, for some reason I can't. Oh, so here is high bid 34.5 earlier this month. 20 grand high bid in Canada,
What is
40,000
CMB?
sold.
What is CMB down there?
These are
That's
cars that have
Canadian dollars.
cars that have been modified.
No, those are cars that have not been modified.
Okay.
Wait, let's look at the prices
What's the
on
exchange rate between us and Canada?
Why do you want to look at prices somewhere else if
I want to
I'm
look at
giving you
these
the-
prices. I want to look at their graph of prices of
So
GTRs.
I'm just going to point out the obvious here. So you want to drive a left-hand drive car on track? Like
Right-hand
that's
A right-hand drive.
right. Excuse me. I was thinking shift with your left hand.
Yes,
Because
I
that's
hate
something
that.
that I don't mind doing it on the street, but I feel like on track I would it'd probably be fine. Who am I kidding? I was
I
just
think after a few
I was
laps,
just trying
I
to
think
point
you
at
have it.
Tony's
I was
Casey,
gonna
you're supposed
complain.
wait for someone else to tell you would do fine.
He got a boost of confidence in himself.
I was like thinking about it, I was like, no, it'd be fine. He'd be
He's
like,
like,
two
I'm
laps. You'd be
Casey
like, two
Colwell.
laps.
God damn it, don't you?
be like
the,
2
fucking,
laps
the
and then
great
be-
Santini.
I've driven a lot. I've driven a lot of GTRs, and I'm always suspicious about their fragility as they age. They get a little.
Well, I mean, you still see quite a few of them, enough of them in Australia, which is actually part of why I chose this, because I'm going to Australia at the end of the year and I want to get one of these just to have while I'm there. And I thought it would be, and Bathurst is open. You can just drive the roads. So I thought it'd be cool to get one and drive the roads. And then all of the other stuff that I was looking at just felt so Boss 302-ish. And I was like, I don't want to go there. I'd like to do something different.
What are you going to be doing in Australia?
Well, just hanging out.
Visiting friends.
Just hanging out.
Jonathan, what are you against the Boss 302 on? Just because it's like a common car to see at a track day? Like what?
I mean, that was just for Pearley. I'm not against the Boss 302. I'm not
You're
a
just
fan
against
of
Pearley.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm never against Pearley. Pearley's my guy. You know that. We are the allies to the axis of Quiroga and Colwell. I'm not for solid rear axle Mustangs in general. So it would be low on my list anyway, but I'm not against it. But
Unless it's like a triple white Fox body.
Oh, well, that's all you had to say. I'm sorry. Yes, there are exceptions.
I love that steering wheel. That's a cool steering wheel.
Yeah.
And this one's got the raised wheels too, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't mention, so
I don't think those are T37s, but they might be raised.
In 2018, I went to Australia and I borrowed one of these from a guy, and I got an R35 Nismo, and this was, for me, so much better, so much more fun than the current R35. It still held
It's a lot
up.
smaller. It's a much smaller car.
But is this actually a GTR? Or is this just a GT?
That's
No,
a
this is a
GTR.
GTR.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
They didn't say GTR.
Oh yeah, there's an R. Okay, it was just GT on the side because I know it's like Skyline.
Oh yeah, the side badge just says GT.
Yeah.
But yeah, so light, fun, a blast. Like I don't
What's
know
the red line?
What's with the red line?
No, what's the red line? There's a
73, 74?
That's pretty
That's
high.
not
It's
solid
8.
until 8.
It's not
Yeah.
solid till 8. Wow.
Oh, well, look at it.
Those look like
Front
240,
Front
240
torque, look at
SX
the front
gauges.
torque gauge. Go back to that. The gauge that on the
Hold on.
left.
Oh, for the front?
It's basically like the
Yeah.
the block.
A Tessa ATTS dash something.
That's in kilograms per meter. What's the torque, or is that like
kilograms per meter?
Yeah.
Pearley, what's your preferred torque reading?
I
Newton
like
meters?
I like my front torque split pretty much matching my torque split.
Your what torque split?
My and torque split.
Your what?
There we go.
He wants front and rear torque to match. He likes.
I still didn't hear what you said, Pearley.
I'm ashamed.
It's for the best. Don't go looking. Don't go looking.
Carlos, you
Don't
take
be
care of
edited
that.
out.
KC Colwell, you're up next.
All right.
Mellow episode.
What's that?
What?
It's a very mellow episode. This is a low key.
Well, we're not interrupting each other, and no one's screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's screaming yet. So I went down what? No, we're not there yet. Sorry, I'm just arranging window.
Oh no!
I was like, yep, typical. Oh, yep, still good. Oh, still plenty of stuff. And then I found this gem.
Oh my god!
What?
How is that possible?
Okay, you found your noise, Pearley. What? Come on. This is a car I would find, and no one would believe.
This is like pre-cam and cam. This is like before so this is like 500 horse, I think. This is actually even before we went down, but I mean, you can see the market values. I mean, right in there, right?
Wow. That's shocking. Why are these so inexpensive?
It's got 6 owners.
Previous owners. Let's see that report.
Oh, it just punishes people. There's just 6 owners just punished by this car.
It's 6 owners, but it's a car I'm taking on track that I'm just going to beat up anyway.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Is this the Ring of Fire one? No, it's got the side exhaust. There's one the one right before this, I think, is the one that was like known for cooking everybody.
This one cooks everybody, doesn't it?
No, yeah, this one still cooks people. Yeah.
Is that wing factory, or is that like something that they added on?
I think that's an add-on, but that's an easy remove, because you know what? It's you're not beating. I mean, that's what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
You're getting a big V10 that is going to be an absolute hoot on track. This is somewhere. So from the first lightning lap we ran, it did like it was a 510 horse version, I think, that did like a 302, something like that.
What a coincidence.
Why?
302.
Oh, boss 302. Yeah.
Just some automotive numerology that
I had it highlighted. Where to go?
Shopping for us.
That's right. I'm getting all the numbers down.
And it was a 510 horse version. It was a coupe, but yeah, I mean,
how much horsepower did this one have?
It was 500 in 2003.
Did you look up what the coupes are worth? Is this like in 911s, the convertibles are always worth a lot less than?
I didn't. I literally I found this 10 seconds before we started.
Sounds like window shop.
I think
this is it. Right?
Casey, go back to the headlights. I think
the
coupes generally are more expensive.
Blinker fluid looks like it needs to be changed.
Well, I don't know. These photos aren't particularly great.
What tires are on it, Casey?
Do they match?
I can't really tell.
I can't really tell either. That's a Michelin.
Oh, it's a Michelin. It's got at least one Michelin.
At least one
Michelin.
6-bolt wheels from the Viper's 6-bolt
that's
wheels.
a Cooper.
Cooper.
Now we're getting somewhere.
That one. Go back one.
Cooper's
that's another Michelin.
There's 2 Michelins
in the back, Cooper's in the front. And
we've only got 3 pictures.
Oh, so it's set up or understeer?
And coupe.
It's set up.
Yeah, see, what you don't realize is that the one side that they're not showing us is just up on a jack stand.
We're seeing all 4. We're seeing all 4 wheels, both sides.
No, we're not seeing both sides at the same time, Mel.
Oh, you think
it's you can see from the brake position.
I think it's in pretty good shape for a flood car.
It looks nice.
This is not a flood car. This is, I mean, we got a clean title.
Yeah.
Man,
No
oh,
issues
man.
reported.
It's
Again, once again,
Crazy to me.
market value. I mean, I would never have thought that.
I didn't even look. I didn't even look.
Yeah.
For Viper.
Why
I didn't
would
even
you?
Never
This is
thought
good,
that
Casey.
A Geo Metro is $8,000.
As I'll
Why
tell you
would
right
a
now,
Viper?
blowing into the S's at like in fourth gear in this thing
I don't know.
is going to be fun.
Yeah,
and
those
if you go-
Coopers.
If you go fast enough,
Well,
you'll see
I-
how
No,
I got-
one Cooper.
I got
One Cooper.
$1,100 to spend on some tires to match
So
So
these.
that's
that's
not enough.
11
That's like one tire on this car.
You just because you don't know that.
I'm gonna search real quick.
The
I
tires,
literally
I
found it
think, I
like
think the
seconds
tires
before.
on a Viper are 600, or at least they were the last time I priced
I
them.
think
Yeah,
the
they're-
hot setup is Cooper's in the back and in the front, or is it Missions?
I just,
think
I
it's
love the
in the back.
Casey
And
Casey
everyone was
unlocked
talking
window
over
shop.
me. Everyone was talking over me, so I couldn't say. But it might be a fitment. It might be a fitment issue as to why. So it's Michelin's in the rear and Cooper's in the front. So that
Come on.
Yeah, it's set up for
Yeah.
understeer.
I mean, that makes no sense.
What do you mean?
It's a 350.
Well, because
I mean,
they couldn't get a matching set. They couldn't get a matching.
You might not be able to
set.
find a matching set for this car anymore.
No, I bet
I
you
mean-
can. I bet you can.
Probably
Exactly.
okay,
I
but
can still
you might
get.
not-
I
you
can
might
still
not
get
want a
matching
matching
Michelins. I can still get matching Michelins for my Corvette, and that's 2 years older.
Yeah, but Corvette is so much higher volume.
And this
You
is
gotta
a
understand, like,
weird. This is an
Michelin's
even
still making
weirder
tires.
rear tire. This is like a 335 or
I'm
345.
gonna
rear.
stop sharing.
315, or isn't it 315 in the back of these?
I think it's bigger than that.
But it's a fantastic choice anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pressure's
I
on.
know I got one.
Off.
Well, the good thing is that when you do
I think it's the melon hat.
uh,
I think that my man's unlocking things.
Death will be quick.
All right, you guys ready to see the winner?
Yes.
I think we already have.
I couldn't find the egg frying picture, Casey, the Viper, where we put
Oh,
an
did you
egg
find
on
one
the-
too?
on the sill. No, I found a
Oh.
real fun car. Caterham Super 7. I'm $700
Lower
over.
budget.
I bet just
Oh.
$700. They'll take an
Oh.
offer of 40. This is the
Oh.
40th anniversary car. So Caterham bought the rights to the Super 7 in 73, and they started building them, or creating the kits from Lotus, who built it from 57 to 72. And this is the anniversary car. I don't love the color, but this is a 1,200, 1,300 pound car with 135 horsepower. Sorry, Pearly.
What engine? Is it the Ford?
It's got a 1.6 liter Ford engine, a Sigma.
Is it a push-rod engine?
It's not a
Certainly
Kent.
win
It's
the
not a Kent.
horsepower to weight ratio.
Yes. So, and then also the nice thing about Caterhams is, since they're so light, they don't stress their tires that much. So you don't have to swap out tires. They don't stress their brakes that much. They don't stress their car that much because it's so ridiculously light. And the powertrain is built for a much heavier car. This one's got the side exhaust. It's got a cat.
Is that what that is? Talk
Yeah.
about getting burned.
Oh, it's got a
Let me
heat
get
shield.
some pipe fitters out to clean that up.
Okay, come again, and
Some
you're
what,
gonna get
Casey?
so hot.
Pipe
that
fitters.
cabin.
It looks like plumbing in my basement.
Oh no, it's beautifully made.
Said no one about a Caterham.
Said no one about a British car ever.
That
An affordable British car. So
I mean,
here's the plaque.
is that the plaque?
That's the
Did you
plaque.
add? Did you add that last bit in just because you knew that right now the PR people from Rolls and Bentley were writing you letters?
There's no, because they're watching. There's no
You're just
touchscreen.
immediately uninviting us from events.
There's
They're
no
watching.
touchscreen. All switches. You got your brake check light. You got a hazard light.
I don't think there's
fog
been a
lights.
touchscreen in this episode.
Oh, that's true.
No, that's a touchscreen. That's the old school touchscreen. You actually
And this is
touch-
the regular size one. This isn't the wide one, the SV. So this is the original.
Oh my
size
goodness!
Wait, so
I
what
can't. I
powertrain
can't
is
even fit in it.
Which engine? So this is a twin cam Ford.
One. Yeah,
This is
the
like a-
1.6, 135 horsepower in the
It's
Caterham.
like a Fiesta. It's like a Fiesta engine.
Correct. That's correct. Naturally aspirated, fuel injected. It's got a cat. This one's got a heater. Brake fluid looks fantastic.
Come on, the white box.
Nobody's ever used the brakes in this car. Period.
It's got 4-point belts. These are super fun on track. And you watch people in regular cars and you're behind them, because I had a Caterham. You'd follow them on track days and you're just like one hand on the wheel and they're like moving all around and stressed out. And these cars are just phenomenal in the corners, just unbelievably good. This is the turn signal right here. You just flip it to the right,
you
flip to
can't-
the left.
You can't have a long straight in this car though, and keep up.
That is true. Yes, at about 80 miles an hour,
And-
they hit an aerodynamic brick wall.
How fast?
About, this will probably down the straight. This probably goes 105, 110. But
Yeah, because
no way.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, then I just feel like this would be like kind of terrifying.
No, they're not terrifying at all. Why would it be terrifying?
Well, the thing is,
VR is pretty high speed track.
and you're right next
Not in this.
Yeah, I mean the thing though with a car like this, Casey, is that it doesn't matter how high speed the track is if the car isn't.
Yeah.
Look
Right?
at that.
Yeah,
Look at that stripe alignment. That is quality.
Look
Well,
at that. Look at that
just
nose
didn't put
cone
the hood
alignment.
on. Somebody didn't put the hood on properly.
You can't diss on stripes after that Viper. We're pretty rough.
Yeah, what are you, Hugh Downs?
Nobody commented when they were up. And also, I'm going to point out there are only 3 tires on Tire Rack right now that fit that are a match for the Viper.
But you can get all 4, a whole set.
Yeah, you can get a Hoosier. There's 2 Hoosiers and a Continental Extreme.
Yeah.
Casey, since you have driven VIR so many times, if you had to drive a car with 3 good tires and 1 Cooper, which wheel would you put the Cooper on?
Are you saying
I would put the Cooper on the
right
inside right front, right?
Right
front.
I think right front.
I think you guys are being
No, I don't know, because then that off camber 10, like that's a corner you want. I don't know.
Right, you just have to brake a little more.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it.
I hate these wheels. I'll give you guys that. I don't like these wheels. I'd swap these wheels out. But here it is. Here it is with the top up. It's got it's got doors.
No.
And that top, it's worse having it up than having it down. Between
it's not up. It's either on
the
or
noise
off.
and the draft. Yeah,
That's
you don't
true,
want.
Pearley. It is either on or off. It's not up or down. You're absolutely right.
I assume you don't run it with the top up. It doesn't look.
You could. I mean, if it was raining.
It's right now in Southern California.
Anyway, these are the most fun you can have on a racetrack. They don't beat themselves up. They're super easy to drive.
The most fun you can have on the racetrack.
Super fun. Yeah.
I mean, don't you mean the most fun under 150 horsepower you can have on a racetrack?
No,
there's got to be qualifications.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. At $40,000,
drive a Formula One.
Do you think this lap's quicker than a Civic Type R?
No,
because peak speed is low. Peak speed, you're only going to get up to like 110, 105.
Yeah, but your cornering speed is really high. Your cornering speed's way higher, and it's really narrow.
I mean, although I don't know about these tires. I don't have it in my budget, and I don't know what tires these are. They don't look like.
And are they what kind of tire? Oh, they're no close-ups.
They look like Yoko's.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. They might be some weird British tire.
Wait, go back to the wheel shot.
There is a wheel shot here. Let's see. Oh, they're Avons. They are British. So that's my car. I think I'm a clear winner here for fun since I invented this.
Tony, were you at VIR the year that we had the aerial Atom and the crossbow? Did you drive the Atom?
I've driven Atoms on track and I didn't love them. This is a lot better than that. The center of gravity is much lower. Yeah, these are a lot more fun.
Much lower?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are fantastic. We've now come to the part of the show where we judge each other's picks and vote and crown a winner. Mr. Huffman, you went first with the Boss 302. I'll give you a thumbs up. I liked it. It was a cool choice. I don't think you're going to win, but. And what was your favorite? What was your favorite car?
Now that you've already lobbied everybody against me, I appreciate that very much.
I'm a fellow Ford. I didn't lobby anybody against you. I'm a fellow Ford.
Tony lobbies for himself. He doesn't lobby for anyone else.
I'm tempted by the. God, I hate to do it. I mean, I like the Mercedes a lot. I just don't know if I'd want to deal with that on the track all the time. I mean,
what do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean deal with it on the track?
It's about. Let me remind everyone what the challenge is. Most fun on track.
Exactly. That's
specifically VIR one time.
The problem with that Mercedes is it's a 4,000 pound car, and I don't know if I'd really. I think you'd end up spending a lot of money on tires and
really
for one day at VIR.
I've never been to VIR. I don't know if I told you this, but I've never been.
I love there's always everyone always has like their own silent addenda to the challenge. Like if you turn to Appendix C, you would see that
Well, that's because the challenges are always written extremely vaguely. We should actually just like put them out. But I hear what you're saying, Pearley. You're not wrong. It is, I believe, the heaviest of any of the cars that was chosen. And
but it's so much fun on the track.
The engine, it makes up for it.
Definitely the most fun to drive to and from the track.
Also,
up there.
Not the challenge though.
Yeah, I hate to do this. But
if you turn
like
to
the Constitution, that's not there. That's not in the Constitution.
According to the hazy rules by which we play, it means they don't mean anything. I have to go with Tony's Caterham.
What?
Oh my God, the dogs have done that.
Okay, we need to make this like a practice rubber show that no one's gonna see, just to get back in the groove, and then we'll.
If the question is fast, it's not the fastest. If the question is fun, it's the most fun.
But can you fit in the Caterham?
Yeah,
because I can't fit. I can't fit in the Caterham.
Pearley can fit in an AutoZam AZ1.
I can't fit in the Caterham.
I'm a small man.
VR is not that much fun in slow cars.
No, it's so much fun.
Never been to VIR. Never been to VIR.
Wow.
But I've driven it doesn't matter if fun for me is things like I've driven Morgans, which were a blast and fun, and there's terrible cars in every way except fun. And Caterhams, they're fun. They're a lot of fun to drive.
I was going to say, what's that pronunciation there? That's Santa. That's Santa Barbara.
It's Caterham, like Broham.
Thank you, Pearley, for the vote.
They're not far apart.
Alana went next, right? Alana, you went next with the C63. I think it's a cool choice. I love that engine.
Yeah.
Alana, what are you picking? What's the most fun?
I mean,
what V10 are you picking?
Guys even need to ask me.
Right, that's true.
Everyone in the audience right now could answer what I'm thinking. I'm picking Casey's Viper. I can't believe I didn't find it.
Because who would have known? Why would you even waste time looking for that with a $40,000 budget?
How many miles were on that Viper, Casey?
70.
Mine had 970 miles. Mine's a new car.
I'm not buying a car to have fun on track that I'm gonna be worried about depreciating it.
What? You're not going to depreciate the Caterham. Caterhams never depreciate.
There's that, but it's also
no, they don't. That's not going to go below 40.
No, but I mean, if you get a perfect car, I'm not going to take a perfect car on track. I won't have fun with that because I just won't have fun with it.
I don't think Caterham comes.
But this is a hypothetical. Like you couldn't. I thought we were just having fun.
All right. Who went next? Mr. Ramsey. So it's one for me, one for KC. Mr. Ramsey, what kind of car did you have?
R32.
Oh, yeah. Sideways.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
I expected that from Tony, not from Pearley.
I
liked it, Ramsey.
For you, my friend, my brother, my soul mate.
I mean, based on that, where are you going to vote?
Well, okay, look, I was never going to vote for that Caterham.
No, they're so fun.
God, no. They're more fun on the street because you can have fun with them. They're powered perfectly. The power to ratio is perfect for the street because you can have fun and not waste speed limits or kill yourself or go over a cliff. Like they're a ton of fun, I think, on the street.
It's so much fun.
At the speed limit.
Going down the straight at 105, just going,
Love it. He's on the fast break. He goes for the layup. Because
you could brake so late.
That's what you want to see.
You could brake so late into one in that car.
Because you're only going 12 miles an hour.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, what are you picking? What's your favorite car?
Man, it is. So the debate is between the AMG and the Viper. And the only way is that the Viper is so much power. It's such a handful.
Too much fun. Right.
It might be. I'm an old man. It might be too much fun. It might find me in the tree at the back of the thing with cardiac arrest. I think. I mean, it pains me, Casey. I'm going to go with the AMG. The Viper, I think, is a fantastic car because it's fun. I loved it. It was the first AMG, that I drove. I think when they really got serious about performance outside of a straight line. And so when I drove it, it was such a shock to have so much fun in that car around a track and the noise. So
the noise.
Yeah. Close, but yeah.
What engine is that? Is that the M156? So can't remember. Anyway, Casey.
Carlos, edit that out.
Casey with the Viper, amazing find.
Yeah, definitely.
So good. So good.
I don't know, but it's like so amazing. It's worked itself out of contention.
Yeah, it's like, it's not. Yeah,
like
this is like, what was the one you found? You found like the $2,000 Power Stroke or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Crew cab.
Which was real.
Yeah, right.
And the $15,000 Lotus.
See, this is what I was expecting with a $39,000 Viper.
If the track in question were a little smaller with shorter straights, it would be Caterham all day. Because I do know
should be Caterham all day. Straights are boring. Straights are whatever.
If I had a driveway instead of track up in it.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, come on. You'd be on the back street and be like, it's gonna take me another 2.5 minutes to get back there. No, I'm Camp 302. I like 302s.
Has everybody gotten a vote?
Except you. Yes.
No, Pearley voted for me. You haven't.
Oh, that's right,
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Wait, no. So only Casey. How could? This is incredible. I mean,
ever happened before?
I mean, with a car that I think we all thought was going to win when we saw it.
There's going to be an audit of this later.
I'm out of the country for the next couple of months, so I can't.
In order for there to not be a winner, Tony has to pick your R32.
Yeah.
Well, we're all winners. We're all winners then.
Because otherwise, he's going to have to pick one of the cars.
Exactly. No, I said Tony.
For Tony to be
Tony's going to crown the winner.
A right-hand drive car right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say that some episodes there is a clear winner, and many episodes there was a clear loser. This episode, they are all really good.
They're all cool.
They would all be fun to take to the track.
They're all fun in their own way, certainly.
If we showed up at any track with these 5 cars, we'd have about as much fun as you could have in a day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we would run the gamut totally.
This is our next comparo.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
This is cool. Okay, Caterham, 40th anniversary Super 7.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up.
Yeah, because you want my vote. Integrity, Jonathan.
No. I like the Caterham, like just for a day to try it out. Like we rock up with all these cars. I would totally do a few laps, and then I'd be like, I'm fine.
No, you'd continue driving it. Pearley's Boss 302, fun, great engine. I don't know if I want to lap it. Elana's same thing, great engine. Casey, Jonathan, I'm not. The right-hand drive kills it for me. So Casey, I did not know that Vipers were that much, and that would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe too much, but still, yeah, just enough.
Yeah, Casey gets the win. I
agree with that.
That would
victory.
be a ton of fun there. You'd always be excited to be in that thing.
I don't even think that era of Viper has stability control.
No, I mean, you would be tired. You would definitely
Oh yeah, it's a workout.
But those things have such long gears. You never have to shift it.
Occasionally backwards.
Viper's also the only car I didn't mention this, but I spun the first ACR on track. I still don't know why I spun it, and I was always spooked. I'm always kind of spooked by Vipers, and that little spookiness is it makes them fun. Yeah. Yes,
they're dangerous.
Starting off 2023 with a dub.
Vipers.
Is this the first? Wait, is this the first episode of the year?
No. It's the second or third.
Yeah,
most other ones.
Especially like all of the Vipers before the last gen, they're like a really crazy friend where when they come and pick you up, you're like, this could be mellow or someone could be bailing me out. I don't know. It could go any direction.
Someone should be bailing you out.
Vipers are like fentanyl. There's at a point in time where there's just too much.
Carlos,
I think it comes sooner with fentanyl than a Viper. But side note, I thought the same thing, Casey, about the SLS AMG up until the Black Series. Like it was
I will
threatening, frightening with what the back end would do. Especially
so much power.
The first SLS, was.
Well, they had in the development of the SLS, they had Vipers at a Falterbach. They were like, "This is what we love. We love this." Yeah. So that's exactly why.
Got
and,
it.
And I've always thought that GT, the AMG GT, is like a Viper that went to finishing school. So that absolutely makes sense that they were. I mean,
it's like a 7/8 scale. It's a 7/8 scale Viper for sure. Yeah, Elana.
Yeah.
Jonathon. Jonathon, when you go to Australia, is that for the company? What is that for?
It's no.
Company man now?
Yeah, he's always been a company man. That's what he's doing in Nicaragua.
Universal Imports already has people in Australia. I have to deliver a package, so that's all.
All right, I'll see you on Locked Up Abroad. I'll see you on Locked Up Abroad, Jonathon. I can't wait to see who plays you.
You're gonna see him like boxing a kangaroo in like a
in my speedos. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments who you think would won, or if you have better suggestions, we'd love to see them. And bring the suggestions. We need more suggestions, and we promise to not be gone for 6 weeks or however long as it.
Don't make promises we can't keep.
I think we should target like 26 episodes a year.
I'd love to do this every week. It just takes a lot of time.
I'd love to do it every week too, but.
The boss is like, no, every week.
Trying to get the 5 of us together is, I mean, it's hurting cats.
It's hard. And with Jonathon's new company job, it's really hard.
Yeah, how are we going to schedule that we're going to have to do one when you're in Australia, when it's just like super late at night and you're just bombed.
Oh yeah, he's been in the apple juice. Yeah.
That's Australian apple juice is lovely. Fantastic apples.
Super bombed right now.
Like 10 Vibbies deep. Like, all right, let's rock and roll.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you. Hope to see you next week.
Have a nice trip.
Hey, I'm just trying to get home.
Califragilistic, when we drop, you go ballistic.